you've kind of got these unique experiences, but you've got
Yeah.
a number of years in between the two Italian clubs that you've played for. Obviously, the first stop was for 2 seasons. And so at least as of the present, this is almost kind of your bookend, the other bookend of it. What was appealing about going to this particular club in Italy? And obviously you must have chose something, right? Because you guys wind up winning a championship.
Man, if I'm honest, and I mean, everybody who needs to know this, I turned down that offer, I think at least 3 times. I think 3 times I turned down that offer because, not because of Verona, because, even like I told my general manager speaking last summer, I started in A2 Italy. Verona is, if you're playing in A2 Italy, like I talked about Bullazac to Gravelines, that doesn't it'd have been like going from Bullazac to Monaco, in the A2 division, going from being in Verona. Verona is the place. They, the facility, it's the city, the people, they have the money, the culture there. It's a basketball place. It's not a real second division organization. So it intrigued me. I'm like, okay, I understand who it is. It's a respected team. It wouldn't have been like going back to where I started. But in my mind, like I said, the same thing. I either want to move lateral or I want to progress. And for me, this is the first time it felt like a step back. And, I had a fear, if I'm honest, I had a fear of that same thing I told you going to the first year of France of being, he's a second division guy. He's a really, really good second division guy. And I had a fear of that. And, even talking with my family and my agent stuff, it's like it's a beautiful situation. Like literally word for word what I told my GM when we talked, when I denied the original offer, is Verona is a place like, if that was in the first division and it was my choice, I could see myself spending my career there. I know how they do things. But the fact that it's second division, it's a personal pride, ego, whatever you want to call it for me, that it's stopping me. And we ended up talking, working things out. We discussed, maneuvered some things, and ultimately, speaking with my family, speaking with my agent, it's like, okay, if I go there, I have to win a championship. I've been a great player there. I have to win a championship. Okay, so now how do I win a championship? And just, I don't know if it's God or whatever it is at the time, like either right before that or not too long after that, I was listening to a podcast. I was listening to the Earn Your Leisure, and they had Shaq on. And Shaq was saying, he had a quote, and he was like, I didn't start winning championships. He's like, once I stopped caring about my statistics is when I started winning championships. And I'm like, okay, I'm not a selfish guy. I don't care about whether I score 20 or not or whatever, but that's my game. If something's going wrong in the game, for me, a way to solve it is to get a basket. Okay, so my mindset now is I need to win at all costs. If I have 0 points, I'm happy about it. I'm going to play the best defense I can possibly play. I'm going to try to get as many rebounds, be the best teammate. If they need me to score 30, I'm going to give you 30. If you don't need me to play, I'm not going to play. But I'm going to do whatever it takes to win this game and to win a championship. And that's how I approached it. That's how I approached it from the preseason. As soon as I got there talking to the guys, we had a very young team. That's how I went about every day. Was my only thing was that I need to win. We need to win the championship. And, the coach was amazing. It's one of the, probably my favorite, not even probably, I think he's my favorite overseas coach I've had. We kind of aligned ideally with each other from the very beginning, and I just kind of, let him, whatever you need from me, I'm doing. This year, whatever you need from me, I'm doing. I don't care what it is. I am doing it, and I'm doing it for the team. And he's a coach. He in one of our first meetings, he told the team, and this one I knew was going to be a good year. He told the team, I always try to share this. I'd never heard this before from a coach. He told the team, whatever my tone is, my voice is how I need you guys to respond to me intensity-wise. If I'm chilling, then you guys, we're professionals. you guys do your job. We can laugh, we can smile, you do that. If I turn up on you guys, I need you to respond to that accordingly. There's no questions asked. There's no fighting back and forth. My voice raised. It doesn't happen often, but you understand where I think we need to be. And it might not even be punishment. It's just, okay, maybe this is Tuesday, and we gotta have a tough one. And I just love that. And he never yelled or anything unnecessarily. And we always throughout the year just followed his voice. So every day going to practice, going to work, it was a pleasure. It never felt like work. Everybody was amazing. Like it ended up being the best decision I could have made. And everybody responded, from management to president to coaches to trainers, to how I approached it. And every single person wanted the same exact thing. And it was never spoken about. We have never had a conversation with each other, any one of us, about winning a championship until it was an actual possibility. It was just something, for some reason, that was understood. I'm not sure if it's, because we start winning games and we see, okay, we're pretty good, or if it was something prior. But, a lot of teams like, okay, we have to win a championship. We have to win a championship. There was a team in the league this year who, after every practice, one of my friends played for, I won't name, would huddle up, championship on 3. Every day, that is the message. We never once had a conversation about it. But everybody played and sacrificed for that.
Hello, and thanks for watching. Be sure to give the video a like, and you can watch more videos over here. You can also click subscribe over here, so you're notified when we have new content here on Expat Hoops.